Alright, welcome to the Island Wealth channel. In this channel, we will talk about how you can build and maintain your wealth. If you are living on an island like me, this is the channel where we talk about wealth. My name is Ronnie Calmera, and in this short episode, I will be talking about a particular topic. A lot of people are asking me about this, how to easily build and maintain your wealth. What kind of tools can you use? If you are living on an island, you know that like me, it is a struggle sometimes to build and maintain wealth, and you need some systems and you need some tools. So in this episode, we're going to talk about that. So why do you need these tools? Why do you need tools, and why do you need systems? Because these tools and these systems, they watch your back. They watch your back. They help you. I know that probably you are very, very busy. You don't want to learn new tools. You would say, I already have all the tools. I have the people working for me. Why do I need these tools? But these tools are very important. And what are the tools? The general picture of these tools, we call them models. You need some models to work for you. And today we're going to talk about one model. Don't worry, I'm going to make it very, very easy for you. We're going to talk about one model. So, if you want to stay here, I'm going to tell you how these models help you, these tools, how they help you to understand the world around you, how they help you to make the complex world around you more easier, more simpler, so that you can understand what is happening to your wealth while you're building it, or what could happen to your wealth. They help you break down the complex reality around you, these models, these tools. And then also they help you to see the relationship between complex things. And like an investor, like the informed investor building wealth on these small island nations, you need to be able to understand what is happening around you. All those forces around you, what is happening with them. And also these tools, these models, they help you forecast the future. If you want to become the informed investor that knows how to forecast the future, how your wealth can be growing, how your wealth cannot be decreasing, then you need these tools. So let me go to the screen share to share with you one of these tools, one of those models that I use personally. Let me go back to this. Probably you see this. So this tool is called the three statement tool. And the three statement tool, these are the tools: the income statement, the balance sheet, and the cash flow statement. You cannot be talking about wealth if you don't know these three statement model. The income statement, if you have a business, if you have wealth, if you have stocks, if you have companies like me, you need to understand this income statement. And I will break it down for you. The second is the balance sheet. The second statement is the balance sheet. You need to know your balance sheet of your company, the balance sheet of the stocks that you are running, that you own. You need, if somebody comes to you with an investment plan, you need to understand the balance sheet, because the balance sheet is going to help you know how much wealth you can generate with that business. And you need to know the cash flow statement. So this is the three the three-statement model, the first tool that I'm going to discuss with you, and I'm going to break it down. Like I said, I'm going to break it down, and also, if we have more time, I'm going to show you one. So look at this. If we go back down, you see that the income statement has this components. You have the revenue side, green, it means good. You have the cost of goods sold, those are the expenditures, red. And when you have those two components, you can have the gross profit. We want gross profit. We want our stocks to have gross profit. We want our family businesses to have gross profit. We want our investments to have gross profit. Some of the investments. And we want net income. We want a high net income. We don't want a loss. You see, so this is the part of the tool broken down for you. If we go to the balance sheet, let's move to the right. The balance sheet, the most important things I want you to understand right now is you want assets and liabilities. You have assets, that's good. You have liabilities, that can be bad, that's why it's red. And you have your equity. And then to the right, you want the cash flow statement, the three statement of this tool. This is one tool with three statements. You want to have a beginning cash. So once you are using the income statement, the balance sheet for your stocks, for your business, for the investments, you will have probably a beginning cash, and then you will have cash flow from three ways. You will have cash flow from operations, businesses running. You have cash flow from investing, because you are investing more in that business, or you are divesting, reducing the investments. And you have cash flow from financing. You can have a loan, you can have different ways of financing. And then the most important indicator is the net change in cash, and you have the end cash. So let's move down to give you an example. So this is just all these things together. We're moving here to here, and I'm seeing this thing. So you see here there are some relationships between these three statements. We don't go to dive into these three statements, but if you stay with me, at the end of this show, I will tell you how you can get an easy, very easy guide that I give to my community of wealth builders and people that want to build and maintain their wealth, how to get it. So this is the relationships, and at the end of this session, I will tell you how you can get more information about this. So if you have any questions, let me know. But now I want to share with you. We're going to Google, and I'm going to give you an example of this. So how can we use this in practice? So I'm going to go to Yahoo Finance, and Yahoo Finance is just a place where you can see the stocks. So I'm going to show you how these indicators, how it can help you with a concrete example. You can go to Yahoo Finance, and I'm going to show you one example. So let me show you one example, for instance, for a company. I have Amazon, I have Tesla, I have JP Morgan, a bank. Imagine we want to invest in one of these companies, JP Morgan, Tesla, or Amazon. Or we want to invest in what other company do you want? Nvidia is a technical company producing chips. So let's look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA, this is the code. You have to know the NVIDIA code. And you see the NVIDIA code, you see the stock price, 466. Let me move a little bit to the right. We make it a little bit smaller for you to see it. Yes, NVIDIA, $461. And I want these statements, because I want these statements. So I go to financials, and when I go to the financials, I see the income statement. You see here the income statement, and then you see the balance sheet. You see the balance sheet around here, and you see the cash flow. You can get this information right away, the cash flow. If we want to go to Tesla, let me go to Tesla. Tesla. I click here Tesla on Yahoo Finance. I click on the Tesla. I see here the Tesla, and I'm going for the financials. Let me go to the financials. Let me go to financials, and in the financials of Tesla, I'm seeing again the income statement with all their numbers. All their numbers you see here. Net income. And we see the balance sheet. We see the balance sheet with the assets. We see the balance sheet with liabilities and equity. And we see the cash flow statements. You see the cash flow, operating, investing, financing. So like I'm telling you, this is it. Now let me go back to just sharing with you. So I have created 12 macroeconomic models, and these models is another tool that I use for helping people that build wealth and maintain their wealth. The informed investor. If you are, for instance, a successor in your family, if you are the successor, the one who's going to take over the big company, the one CEO who's going to manage the wealth of the company. If you are maybe the son or the daughter in the Caribbean, in one of the islands, that's going to need to build this wealth and create more of this wealth and maintain this wealth, I've built 12 macroeconomic models that help you for investing in these islands. These islands are right now the Eastern Caribbean islands, Curacao, St. Martin, Turks and Caicos, and Jamaica. And I'm continuously building more of these models. So the macro model is just another tool, just like the 3-statement model that we saw today. Now, how can you get this? How can you continue with this journey? Let me go to the final sheet of this episode, and that is you can join the community of wealth builders in the Caribbean, of island wealth builders. You can become the informed investor, and by becoming the informed investor, you can master these tools. And when you join today, you only join by going to bit.ly/island wealth. You will get 10 of these tools. You will get a guide with 10 of these tools and 10 of these models that help you build your wealth. And I already created this, but I'm going to release it only after I get the first 100 people who sign up for this community. So when I get 100 people who want to get this guide with the 10 used models for building wealth, I'm going to release it. So make sure you join. Just click by bit.ly/island wealth, and you will get a form. In the form, you only need to do what you need to do is put your name, put your email, put your location, which country, island in the Caribbean are you working from, and in the future you will also have a text box where you can just ask me a question, and I'm seriously looking at those questions. I'm very interested in your situation, why you want to build wealth, what are your challenges building wealth, what are your struggles, what are your ideas, are you already that informed investor, and by doing that we can communicate with each other. Okay, so that's it for this episode. I want to keep it short, and no questions in here. I'm not seeing any questions in here. If you have any question, of course, like this episode, share this episode with more people, only people that are interested in building wealth, and they have to live in the Caribbean, because that's what I'm focusing on. And also like and share and subscribe, because that helps the channel and that helps us continue our journey to share our knowledge about distributing wealth, creating wealth, building wealth. Guys, we really need to create and maintain our wealth in the islands around the world. And I'm living on Curacao right now, and let's connect each other. Let's connect each other, and like and subscribe and join my community. Okay, that's it. So I'm finishing this episode. We are out. This was Rooney Calmera. Thank you for being a wealth creator.